Well, it's a different color trailer. Different loads. Anybody know what this is? You're gonna enjoy this one. Glass. It's all glass for a, that was the floor that wasn't glass breaking. Going down to a hospital down in Birmingham, Alabama. Just checking on the straps right now. Looks like they put foam blocks in here and crated it all up nice for us. And you just put straps just up on the corners. And then they nail stuff to the floor. So you get your blocks there and they put your kickers coming up. So it won't fall over on you. It's pretty stable. And you don't want to crank them too tight. So I've been in here, and this is kind of how I figured is the easiest way to check your straps. Just come inside the trailer, and I think this one I'm gonna try to get one click on the turnbuckle for it. Both sides, you've got a little bit of movement, so then that means okay, it's good. It needs to get tightened, but you can see how this one. You don't want to over tighten them. It's gonna be a problem. But figured you guys get a kick out of that one. Let's see, it's a little tight up here. Put them nice and snug. All right, well, it's Tuesday morning. I'm just waking up. We went up Sunday night. Got to the dealer, the factory. I don't know why I wanted to say dealer. Got to the factory where he had to drop them plates off, the plate steel. Spent the night there. It was pretty windy. I was fighting that one pretty hard. And then, so we did that Monday morning, unloaded that. Had to go to the shop, change our oil. So we had braking oil in the truck for that new motor, or that rebuilt motor. And so that's all done, and then we had to go pick this up. So that was our Monday. And we are headed to Birmingham, Alabama. This looks like a new construction site, so I'm gonna go tighten down straps that I see. Just count which ones needed it. It's much easier than rolling anything open. So I'm gonna go snug them down, do my quick pre-trip, and we'll get out of here. We're in Janesville, Wisconsin. Some of you guys know where that is. I actually grew up here. Stopped here for the night. We only had a little bit of hours left. And we weren't gonna make it past Rockford, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm still waking up. But let's get that going. Let's get our pre-trip down. Let's get on the road. All right, well, we're rolling. Might be a little noisy. I tried to make a video with my AirPods in. I don't know, it sounded like it was 100 miles away, so we're gonna do it without it. Anyways, so let's go over what we did last week. We picked up them plates. Didn't get much video of that. I was just kind of scooting along trying to get back. We had an option to, if we could have delivered on, they had like a 2 o'clock cutoff on Friday. But I was going to be pushing that pretty hard to get up there. And I needed to do a 34 reset anyways. And I wasn't about to push it real hard, blow through a bunch of fuel, just to maybe get up there and unload. And then I'd be sitting in the truck for 34 when I could be at home, you know. So I I got a place where I park the trailer. I pay for parking, and I just took the trailer there. I got back at like, I don't know, midday Friday, like 1 or 2 o'clock my time, something like that, somewhere around there. Might have been earlier than that. I don't know. It's pretty early. Just fine by me. So we got back, and I had a few things I wanted to do. We got to do 34. Got her back to the shop and opened up the shop door, and sure shit, man, that pickup's been leaking. You know, you get a couple drops here and there, but I had about a half a quart of oil on my shop floor in my new shop. So I think we got a rear main seal out on that or something. She's pretty wet. She was tired. You know, we did 374,000 miles of hard pulling. You know, not too many people use their truck like that. And she did good, but she was getting tired. I knew she was getting tired. And that was one of the big motivators for me to kind of move over and, like, you know, how long is the truck going to last? It's done its job. It's done more than it's expected to do, honestly. So, we're retiring that. That is going to become that is a company truck that I'm going to delegate as the owner of a company, which we now have Cents Per Mile LLC. That's mine. That is going to become a company vehicle for the owner. So, she's retired. She's going to, you know, kick back, relax. We'll get that fixed eventually, but it's life. It's life in the days of pulling 53-foot trailers stacked up with campers and boats and cars are pretty much over. We're just going to pull our boat down to the river with it and tow the kids around. But, so we got back, so that, clean that up. I had to put the semi in the shop. Still got to figure out a name for this old girl, and well, we had some maintenance to do to it. A couple things we've done so far. I put brand new lug nut covers on the steer tires. Clean those rims up a little bit. I need to get a buffing wheel on all that. Clean them up real nice. It is a Peterbilt. We got to take care of it, right? But we put new lug nut covers, so those are all brand new. They had some shoddy ones that were on there. A couple were missing, and it doesn't cost that much. They're like $1 something a piece. So we put new ones on, and put a set of brand new LED low beams in. This has projector headlights. Not a huge fan. The high beams are insanely bright, crazy bright, and they were like that cool white, whatever. So it's kind of got the bluish tint. Not really. It's white light. But the low beams were a standard condensate bulb, and there's a standard. And when you flip onto your lows, it would look yellow. They weren't that bright, and especially this time of year, it's not a time you want dim headlights. You know, I already had one close call in Pennsylvania. Had a little buck come running out in front of me. I don't need to be smacking no deer. So I was at Fleet Farm, one of my favorite stores, getting stuff for the truck and kind of getting stuff for the shop, and rolling down that aisle, and they had a set in there, LEDs. They had the cool white, $100. And they're the LEDs with the, they got the little cooling fan on the back of them and stuff like that. So we threw those in. We got those. It's amazing the difference, let me tell you. They are way brighter. They kind of bounce off the signs now. They're not crazy bright, where you see them guys that are, you know, they're so bright that they're blinding you and you wonder if the lights are on. they're just a little bit brighter. They show the signs better. They show the lines on the road better, and they match. You know, so that's a positive. We got that. We got the lug covers. Found a little air leak underneath the bumper. There's some sort of valve assembly under the front bumper there. Airline fitting was leaking a little bit. Got that fixed. Put brand new mud flap hangers on the back. They had some kind of just chintzy, looked like they're black at one time, but they had gotten beaten up enough that they were all rusted and stuff. Got those off. We got some brand new chrome mud flap hangers back there. Looks 100 times better. And then we greased her all up. There's 35 grease zerks on this truck. And when I was at Fleet Farm, that was one of my projects of getting there, is getting a couple things for doing the mud flap hangers and headlights. Had to get grease. And I did not chintz out on that one. I thought about getting the cheap old grease gun. I went, yeah, you could have, but after hitting this truck with grease, hitting all 35 grease fittings, I burned through about a 2.5 of grease. I was damn happy. I spent the money. I got one of them Milwaukee grease gun kits. You know, it comes with a gun, battery, and a charger, and a little carrying case for it. It's got a strap if you want to walk around. It's kind of fancy. It's got a little work light on the front of it, so you can hit the button too, and kind of, when you're on the vehicle, you can kind of shine at what you're looking at. I don't use it too much, but a little expensive, but it was an investment. You know, it's a write-off. It's business use. Damn happy I got it. So we took the leap. That's it's not the first Milwaukee tool I bought, but by far it's the most expensive one I bought. And I have that little auto wrench, ratcheting wrench. That's awesome for doing automotive stuff. But so we got that truck all greased up and cleaned her up. You know, buffed the headlights out a little bit. Just kind of working our way around the truck, you know. It's Peterbilt, we got to keep it clean. So far, that's about all we've done to it. A couple things I want to do to it. I got to get some chicken lights. Them lights that go underneath the sleeper and wrap around and go under the cab and stuff. Maybe some, maybe eventually some underglow lights under the bunk area there, shine down on the tanks. You know, we want to take care of it, make it look nice. Plus, there's a benefit to that is you light your truck up, you know, people see it better. They tend to kind of stay away a little bit more. And when you're in your dark areas, when you're pulling into these spots, or these delivery spots at, you know, midnight or whatever, and it's pitch black, there ain't no street lights, it's nice to be able to see the ground, see what your drives, you know, what your drives are getting close to, and things like that. Those are expensive, man. Holy crap. Those will be eventually down the road. We'll go through all that once we get there. Sorry, I got a bunch of shit going on right now. But as for the truck's running good. You know, we went up. So we did all that. It rained all weekend. We didn't do anything crazy. We just kind of sat around, worked at the shop a little bit. It's nice with the new shop. Bolts off to the side now. Truck fits in there. We got running water. We got hot water. You know, it's really nice. We got a man door now, so we don't have to open the big door all the time. And obviously it's heated. I'm not going to winterize the boat this winter. I'm just going to leave the heat on. But so we did all that, and then you know, Sunday night went back, got the trailer, and we went up to Minnesota. It was right by Minneapolis. The town was called Coon Rapids. Went up there. It was only a couple-hour run for me, and we did that Sunday night just so we'd be fresh Monday morning. Got up Monday morning, unloaded those things, or those plates, and headed over to the shop because we had some work we had to get done. I had an ear leak I've been chasing, finally found it. One of the airbags, the passenger side airbag on the front drive axle. Wouldn't do it when I don't have a trailer on it. But when I have a trailer on it, it would bleed off air, and sitting there, and all of a sudden, the truck's off, it bleed off here, and the ass end down as far as you go. And finally found that when I had the trailer and I had them plates on there. We parked for a 30. I could hear it a little bit. Put your hand on the bottom side of the airbag, and I could feel a little breeze. All right, finally found it. So now that bag, because we went through it and we soaked all the fittings and everything before trying to find it. Couldn't find nothing. And so we had to do that at the shop. We just got that replaced. And we had to change oil. So fresh motor, had the braking oil. We had to do, a couple thousand miles. We're going to bring it in. We're going to change oil, get it under some fresh oil, and be set that way. So we got that done. Poor guy. One of the poor guys changed it when he's taking the filter off. He dropped the filter onto the truck. Fucking oil everywhere. I can hear them under there swearing. But good guys. I mean, they listen. They work with you. They want to see you succeed, and then take care of your truck. I like greasing the truck myself. They'll grease it for me if I want, but I like greasing it. I like getting under there. It's my ass is on the line. If anything breaks, I gotta pay for it. If something wasn't getting greased, maybe they forgot one or something like that. Something's breaking or something. Whatever. I want to be able to say, hey, I was under there, I saw it too, or be familiar with the equipment you're running. You should be able to know it inside and out, and that is going to make your life so much easier. That's just a pro tip of the day. So don't be afraid to get dirty. Might save you money. Plus now we got hot water, so we got that slop sink in the shop. Kind of shoot a video. I don't think I've shown you guys the new shop yet, but shit, we got a slop sink in there now. We got water all year, and we got on-demand hot water. So that is awesome. So now anytime we do get dirty, boom, we clean up right there. That's nice. Yeah, so we're gonna enjoy that. It's a little bit more money, but it is what it is. Right? It costs money to make money. So other than that, I mean, in the truck I got a couple things I'm still working on. I got a squeak that's coming back by the refrigerator, and so we got on a real bumpy road. Boy, that thing is squeaking. It sounds like plastic rubbing on plastic. I got kind of here and there, maybe. I got to figure that out. Got to find that. Just the small little things. I got to get probably some under dash lighting for down below by my feet. Kenworth's real good on that. They have a. Come on, buddy. You want me to stop for you? Jesus. I hate that when people get next to you and then you start slowing down because you got to get over, and then they slow down with you. Come on, man. Use your fucking head. I'm already doing 10 under the speed limit. But anyways, I got to get some underglow underneath the dash there because at nighttime, man, I cannot see shit in this truck. I I can't see my cup holders, put my drink down. I kind of feeling like a blind man. But all right, so far I haven't made a mess. But Kenworth's real good on that. They got like a dome light switch, and if you flip it halfway up, it'll put on your floor light, so you can cruise with floor light on. That's nice to have. I wish I had that. But we'll put in something. Maybe we'll put some blue in there. I don't know. The truck's blue. I didn't even realize that it matches the boat. The boat's got a blue stripe. And I don't know what color you guys think we should do. If we do that underglow, my buddy Tyler was asking me that. What color are you gonna put if you do it? No. Should we do blue? I don't know. What do you guys think? I see guys all kinds of colors out here, and I don't know how they're not getting in trouble for it. There's guys that are running, all their clearance lights are all blue, all the clearance lights are all green. I don't know how they're getting away with that. Some states, blue lights are reserved for police only. I don't know how you're rolling through a scale house at nighttime with blue lights all over the front of your truck. Like literally every damn clearance light that's supposed to be amber is bright blue. Looks cool, I get it. I don't know how you're getting away with it though. But yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, anything, any cool ideas, let me know. We're open to ideas. We're not going to do it right away. We'll do it eventually. We got some bills to get caught up on, and got to get an escrow account set up and get that started. If you don't know what an escrow account is, it's kind of like what the RV haulers call a maintenance fund. You want to be setting money aside, especially on a big rig. If I got to get into this motor, overhaul it again or whatever, and another $500,000-$600,000, you're looking at $20,000-$30,000 easy. That's not counting what kind of parts. This second time we open this motor up, I'm betting we're going to have to start replacing parts. I don't know all what was done to this, but I know it was a full rebuild, which is nice. It wasn't just, they didn't just do a head job on it. So might luck out, we'll see. I don't know. First Cummins. I'm learning. I've never had a Cummins before. It's alright. It ain't got as much power as a Power Stroke. I'll tell you that. I get it, it's a different motor. I get it's a different size. I get it's a lot more weight. It seems a lot more luggy than. I don't see power band on this thing really. I don't know. Maybe it's broke, but a couple things we want to do to the truck. Peterbilt, we got to take good care of it. We got to put nice things on it. What kind of a owner operator would we be if we bought a Peterbilt, didn't put a bunch of lights on, right? So we'll go through all that eventually, but we'll get a tour of the shop. A little bit bigger. I got some shelves I got to put in there though, and get things tidied up, put away, and kind of get a system worked out with that. And we'll go through all that, but that may be next week. We got a couple things for the truck. If you haven't done it yet, you need to be checking the tire pressures. Remember that. It's a good time of year. Everything's cooling down. I ran through all these. Drive tires are max PSI cold's 105. Almost every inside dual on this truck was about 80 to 90 PSI. And had a hell of a time getting on those. My fitting for my air chuck it's kind of one of the mangled ones. And I can't get in there, so I bought some extenders. Valve stem extenders. Going to bring that out a little bit farther, make it a little bit easier for me to get on those. So that'll be nice to do. Those are already at home waiting on us. And I bought a creeper finally. I've been needing a creeper. I haven't bought a creeper. I've been needing one. Some days I'm a cheap ass, and some days I spend money like balling. I I gotta tune that up a little bit, but Creeper's one of them cheap-ass things that I haven't spent money on until now. Got on Amazon. It was like 50 or 60 bucks. One of the cheapest ones I could find. And I got a phone call. Kentucky? I don't know you. So, cheapest one I could find, it was like 50 or 60 bucks. And it's a creeper, and it looks like it folds up. And looks like it folds up into one of them, like a rolling dolly. I'm not sure why my video just stopped there. But it folds up into like a rolling dolly chair, which is great because I need one of those. If I'm cleaning the rims, going around doing tire pressure, stuff like that, it's nice to have a little chair to sit on that you can roll around. It's great. So I got a creeper and the chair, all in one. So I'll show you that thing. That's supposed to show up, I think, today or tomorrow, so it'll be there when we get home. So that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have. I've been sitting on a milk crate right now, like a bum. Hey, if it works. But this will be an improvement. This will help. So we go to a grease underneath the truck, all the way down the drive shaft. I can get on that creeper and just kind of scoot up through there. So that's a couple things we're adding to the shop. Reinvesting, things like that. But for now, we're just going to keep on trucking. See if we're running anything crazy on the way down here, but should make it down by Birmingham tonight. We're gonna stay outside of it. We'll come in the morning. I gotta call the guy when we get down there. I called him when I left. He didn't answer. Left him a message. He hasn't called me back yet. And no, that wasn't him. And we'll call him when we get down there, closer down there again, let him know what's up, see what time he wants me in the morning. I don't know if he's craning these things up or what. So, just gonna keep on plugging away, and let me know. Let me know what you guys think. You guys see anything cool for rigs? Any cool suggestions for maybe some undergrowth lighting inside the cab here so I can see? Or any cool spots where you guys have found lights cheap, for maybe the outside of the truck. Everywhere I've been looking is pretty expensive. So, just gonna keep on trucking, and we'll see what we got coming back. I'll let you know.